Who says nothing happens in the off season? We're just days away from National Football Signing Day, college football that is. And coming up in just a couple of minutes, we're going to be talking to two guys who know a lot about it. There are going to be about 24 BYU signees, and we're going to follow up on those guys. From Total Blue Sports, joining us today, you might know him as Zion's Lion and G-Man. We got Talos Steves and Brandon Gurney. Guys, thanks for showing up today.
Thanks for having me.
Talk about something you guys are pretty passionate about, I bet, this time of year. Let's get right to it. First question to Talo. Is four-star linebacker Una Kavinga going to be a Cougar?
Well, it's a tough question. I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't even know if the coaches even know. Basically, right now, Wana isn't really talking to anybody. He's not talking to the USC guys, not talking to the UCLA guys, not talking to us for that matter. Right now, basically, it's up in arms. It's anybody's guess. I think basically when it comes to Wana, we'll know exactly if he's going to be a Cougar or not on signing day.
You want to try to give him a call, Darnell? I mean, I can't.
I think some people are trying, yeah.
The kid's not talking to anyone. The last time he went on record was after he committed to BYU. And that's it. Nobody,
Absolutely.
not USC, not UCLA, nobody has been able to talk to this kid. And when talking to him, when he did commit to BYU, he still wasn't saying much. I mean, it was just like, yeah, and he seemed pretty solid, but I mean, I've tried to reach this kid. I mean, that's what I do. He's not talking.
And you've got reporters calling his coach at high school, and you know, he's, oh yeah, well I think he's, you know, this and that. So maybe even his coach doesn't even know. Who knows? It's hard to say. Do BYU's want him there? Absolutely, but so does USC and UCLA.
I don't think we're going to find out till February 6th.
I agree.
Where Juan is signing with.
Well, there's another guy that BYU is kind of after right now, and that's Monty Stevens, an offensive lineman who's highly rated. Brandon, is he going to commit to BYU? Apparently he's made his decision, but he hasn't told anybody yet.
It's really surprising because historically with BYU, they need kids to commit on campus, especially out-of-state guys to get those guys. And when Stevens didn't commit along with Chambers and Kavinga and all those other guys, I wrote him off in my mind. But slowly with visits, I mean, they've been very proactive. Broncos made a lot more in-home visits this year. He's been in Stevens' home, and it's really working. And he lists BYU right up there with Oregon. Now UCLA's snuck in, but he readily missed that BYU's his favorite, and BYU's got a great chance. You got to believe
Absolutely. You know, when Brandon makes a great point, because when LDS kids who come from a strong LDS background come to BYU, and they're quoted by the coaches, and they're shown everything about what Bronco Mendenhall and his program is all about, and they don't have that feeling, or they don't commit to that program, it makes you wonder, wow, you know, is this, you know, maybe he's already decided he wants to go there, but maybe he wants to hold off a little bit and take other trips and not announce it. Like you said, you know, Hamani, you know, he's basically just, you know, saying, well, wait a second here, I want to take a look at, you know, Oregon. So then it came down to BYU and Oregon. Well, now, like Brandon said, UCLA comes in, so now what? You know, now we're back to square one again. I mean, you know, and remember, Hamani had committed to UCLA at one point and had decommitted him. So apparently today he's supposed to decide. Will he decide? Anybody's guess?